live, boys. Are you color or are you white? Alright. Yeah, it's YouTube. I'm on air, nigga. Andy, see if you can find it. We got two niggas that look the same but different names.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Dolphins much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Oh, my God!
An interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Follow me, at me, bro.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 16. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Into the secondary, past the 40, and all the way up to the 46.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, what?
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. They'll set up to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. What? Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on fourth down. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Terrace Marshall, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
I'm going to grab a Wata. Smoke some ganj. What happened? Aaron Jones got hurt? Who's your running back? Some no-name niggas. Fucking chode, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Oh, man,
There's
I'm
a
trying
ball
to come
thrown
back
right
for
side
it.
and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll run on the inside handover. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll drop to throw. Caught on a slant. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 1. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, no. Why are you fucking throwing so wide?
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Come back. Come back. No, get the ball.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Get the pick. What are you doing?
His throw is
Draymond.
incomplete.
Use both hands.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh,
And
good
this
D,
pass
baby.
broken
Good
up.
D.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, ball!
Loose football.
Let's go! Use your step out! Finally!
Have the ball
Finally!
in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's
come back, baby.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about what we just saw there? The rush got home on 3rd down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll take this.
Pollard, baby, run through him.
Dolphins touchdown. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Four seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
What up? Coors? There probably is. I haven't drank any. Oh, fuck. Alright, you good? You good?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Who is it?
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, he was right there waiting for him.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, keep moving. Wait, it was a catch and run, not a fucking...
Defensively, they stop him short of the first at the 32.
Oh, that
they pick up
sucks.
10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Stop.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Come on, I'm trying to get this fucking thing to stay up. Oh, he just shrugged him off, and I was going to lay it on him, too.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Who made a comment? Fuck you guys. Where'd he go? Okay, for his defense, this fucking guy. Fucking Cali Squad 07. Look at that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw.
Oh, what? He held on to that? That's crazy.
Midfield.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari
Dude, I've
Cooper,
never seen anybody actually make one of those catches midair when
against
somebody
you.
hits him. That
He
always
seemed
pops
offended by it,
out.
didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Oh, please,
throw
nigga.
over the middle,
Oh,
taken in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a short one here.
Oh, shit.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the
Jalari,
way down
Jesus.
inside the 20.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start.
Oh, Jesus. That's a throw, too, bro.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there.
Awesome.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Right.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Got it right over
Coup
to
now for the point after.
That's a throw, bro. Is that a touch pass?
And this time he gets it to go as it is up
That
and
looked
good.
like a really good throw.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard
oh, Jesus,
and
that was
louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. Hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw.
Getting this into the hands of his tight end, Zach Davidson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Oh, get through that hole, baby.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
That better be a first.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And to give this time to the tailback. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
Oh, he dropped it! You gotta be kidding me!
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As
oh,
that was
Jesus!
Not an easy one to hold on to.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Oh, bro, I ain't gonna kick this. Bro, the wind's 7 miles in my face. Fuck me. Oh, dude, I'm wide fucking left anyways.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post.
I think that might have
and
just
finish
happened
this
right
one
now.
off.
I think I held it.
I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Oh, dude, I fucking fucked that shooting bad.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive.
Coming in, too.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second and 2.
Oh,
it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw.
Oh, shit.
And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw.
Yes! Yes! Let's go, baby! Yes, go!
Picked off inside the 10. And
Steve got the pick, dog. Let's go.
This football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and 9. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
What the hell? Just did it again. What? Here. What? Bro, what the fuck? I'm gonna adjust my pass protection, but it's doing an audible.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
That's whack. All right.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll set up a throw.
What?
And this pass broken up. And the contact well.
Wow.
And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football.
He had the
There was
ball.
pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receiver and forced the incompletion.
That's so
The
bad.
Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's
Not
on to
good
kick
right
it
now.
away.
This does not look good.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
Oh, stay in bounds!
Gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use
I never saw
when you
a
intercept the
touchdown,
pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
I had 2 holes, but they
Give him
closed
3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Tough. It's tough. Wasn't easy.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay,
man,
got
that
something
fucking
working
I
here.
had
They know what
trouble.
they're doing. They'll continue to
I was running it pretty
But
good.
instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Miami,
Dude,
it's
the
back-to-back
turnovers were the
victories
difference,
now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
All right, so everybody else has played, right? Hell yeah, I got mad rewards now. Fucking had to change those goals, bro. That's what's up.